Good day, everyone. Welcome to Living Water Christian Camp. I am Al Olympics. We are glad you're here joining us for Olympic Spirit 2016. The rings behind me are a familiar emblem for the Olympic Games. But most people do not know what they represent. Today we will tell all you campers these 5 rings of regulations and how they came to be and the story that's behind them. The first story we want to tell you is about a boy by the name of Larry. Larry would not listen. Larry would not obey. This is the regulation of obedience. Larry was born to run, and run he did.
Whatever, Mom. Oh, Mom, should have listened to you. Sorry.
You see, Larry did not obey authority. You need to obey authority this week with your counselor so that you can represent the ring of obedience very well. The next story we want to share with you today is called The Ring of Posted Signs. This story is about a young boy named Ralph. Ralph loved to swim. Ralph enjoyed any time that he could swim. But maybe Ralph swam too much. Because see, he did not obey the signs that were around the Olympic Village. Don't be like Ralph. Obey the signs.
Whatever. Who cares? Should have paid more attention to that sign over there. Dang, it hurts so bad.
That's gotta hurt. Poor Ralph. Oh well. The next ring that we would like to tell you about today is called the ring of hands off. Hey, you know, we have a lot of campers and Olympic athletes on these grounds, and we'd like to ask you, don't touch other people's stuff. The third ring that represents our rings of regulation is the ring of hands off. Represented by that ring is a young athlete by the name of Jermaine. Jermaine was just all hands. Don't be like Jermaine.
Come on, are you serious? That's no way that's a foul. Come on now. Are you serious? Same. I didn't do nothing.
That guy can't keep his hands to himself.
Looks like Jermaine needs a little attitude adjustment to me. Well, anyway, moving on to our fourth ring. The fourth ring is representation of cleanliness of campsite. We want you to keep the Olympic Village and campsite in which you are staying at very clean by picking up the trash. One Olympic athlete who represents this one quite well is a young man by the name of Glenn. Glenn could throw. He could throw quite well, but his aim, it was terrible until someone helped Glenn.
Hey, what's wrong with you, boys? I've been watching you throw stuff all over the place this way. You litter again. You know what you need to do? Go to timeout. Got it?
Hi, how you doing? What's your name?
Glenn.
Glenn? Nice to meet you, man. I've seen your skill, man.
Skill?
Yeah, your skill, the way you can throw that trash. I've seen you do it, man.
I miss it every time.
Well, Glenn, I'm the coach of a sport that there isn't a goal at all.
What sport is that?
The sport is called discus. And if you allow me to, I can get you to the next level.
Glenn's obviously been working on his form. Nice shot, Glenn. Little motivation can go a long way. Our fifth and final ring of regulation is represented by a young boy named Pat. Pat was born to lose. He was the ultimate born loser. But Pat loved to be involved in everything. He wanted to just jump into the fray at all times, but he could never do anything right. Hey, we want you to be involved this week. Jump into everything. Do everything. Oh, you may not be the best athlete, but you can have the time of your life by getting involved.
Oh yeah! Oh! Woo!
Okay, everybody, this is it. This is game point. It's on.
Yeah, come on.
Imagine now. Man, you're... Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
Come on, Pat. You make this. Help us in. Come on. You got it.
Sorry, guys.
Wow, that guy's such a loser.
Yeah, at least he gets involved in everything, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, hey, so glad to have you. We're having a great sale on these Olympic bracelets. So what do you say?
Oh, Pat, how you doing, son?
Hey, Dad.
You know what, Pat? I am so proud of you, son. You always got involved in everything. And see where it's got you now, son. You're selling souvenirs at the Olympic Village. Son, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks,
Always
Dad.
will be. Good job, Pat. Good job.
And these are the 5 rings of regulation. We're glad you're here this week. We hope you have a great time, and a great time you will have if you hold true to the emblem of the Olympic Games and the 5 rings of regulation. We have the stars. We have the stripes. We've got an All-American Olympics at Living Water Christian Camp. My name is Al Olympics. We'll see you on the ball field for big ball volleyball. Let's go.